What's going on, guys? My name is Citizen of Newtown, and I'm bringing you another game in the 20-plus week where I get 20 kills or more in Search and Destroy, and I post one of those games from Monday to the Thrive Day to Friday, actually. So that's 5 total games, and I'm trying to give you a variety of guns and different types of Search and Destroy. So in this one, I'm using the LSAT light machine gun class loadout in the top right-hand corner, as I normally do. But what makes this game special is a 22-2, and it's in 8 rounds of league play on the map Aftermath, if you haven't already noticed. But, oh my god, I'm talking so quickly. I don't know. In this gameplay, I want to talk to you guys about kind of how Call of Duty is orienting its game towards different types of players, and whether or not it should be oriented more towards the casual kind of players of Call of Duty, those who play public games and don't play this game very often, like, or they just kind of just focus on public games more than they do on, like, let's say league or game battles or professional LAN tournaments, whatever. And versus focusing on competitive, like, league play, game battles, pro scrims, MLG, etc. And I think they should focus a lot more on competitive side, because, you know, they'll try to make a game that's more balanced, has a deeper meta game in it, like this one did, where, like, you need to know a whole bunch of different strategies to do well, and you don't have, like, this one kind of template of a class that works well, and then you just switch out the weapons, like it kind of was in Modern Warfare 3 competitive, from what I saw. And what else do I want to say? I think it would just be better if they didn't focus on casual, because if they focus on casual gamers, they'll end up doing what they did in this one, where they made target finders, or they made the millimeter scanner and stuff like that to prevent people from camping and to help people aim when they're not so good at this game. But those reticles are really cheap, especially in league play, where, you know, they can pick out people from across the way without, you know, needing to aim. But I can't really say anything because I'm using the dual band. But, you know, it's harder to use this than Target Finder, because there's no HUD display in the top left corner. Yeah, left corner. Jesus, almost forgot. And it's hard to see people with cold-blooded. Where Target Finder, you can see both, which is a little bit ridiculous. But that's kind of besides the point. You know, if they oriented this game towards more casual players, they'd make things like sensor grenades, and they'll make, you know, other ridiculous things like tactical insertions, and those things are really cheap and annoying to come across. And I don't find them fun to play against when, like, people are using those sort of things. And, I don't think they should be part of the game. And when people say that, like, they should focus more on the casual and, like, public game modes, like, that's kind of what most people do now. It's not what a lot of people would do for, you know, other game mode, for other games where they focused a lot on competitive, and that's really drawn in most of the audience. Like, let's say a League of Legends or a Dota 2 or Counter-Strike, or what's another good one? I had another one. I said did I say League of Legends? I said Dota and Counter-Strike. There's another one that I can't think of. But those games, they've highly, like, specialized the kind of competitive scene, where, like, the developers have heavily supported, like, a league that they've even created for some of them. And it draws in a lot more people and gives them a more unified voice of what this game is at its kind of finest, most entertaining, and, like, kind of turn it into a show. Because, like, a lot of people who, let's say, watch Starcraft, like, people pay to go watch Starcraft tournaments in, like, South Korea and stuff like that. And, like, a lot of people pay, and it's very profitable for the game, and it's a lot of fun to watch, from what I've heard, if I understood how to play Starcraft, which I don't. And I don't know, it seems like a lot smarter decision than letting it go into the hands of the public, where you'll have people that pull in each different way, like people who watch like phase and optic 360 no scope montages, and that's pretty cool to watch. But like when you have someone who doesn't play the game and doesn't understand how difficult that is, it's kind of hard to sell a game based on that. Or the people who troll and like create kind of win-lose situations and just kind of general douchebags, that's not going to look good and make their community look like they're really bad. But right here, the guy who committed suicide, I wanted to show the clip where I've kind of put some bullets into him and then he jumps off the edge, but it doesn't give me the kill. So technically this is a 21-2, but I don't particularly care. I'm going to call it what I called it at the beginning, at 22-2. So, you know, that's my opinion, and they should include assisted suicides. That's part of kills. I'm just saying. But back to the main topic. Like, if you leave it into the hands of people who kind of play it in the ways that they play it, you can't really have so much control and in how people view your game. Because what might happen is, like, let's say people watch trolling videos and they think it's, oh, I'm going to, you know, have fun with my friends on this game and just kind of derp around. Well, that creates people who want to play the game like the way most first-person shooters are played. It just doesn't make it fun and interesting to do, and it's boring. I don't personally enjoy watching trolling videos that much. They can come out with something good once in a while, but it's just, you know, if I wanted to have fun with friends, I would do that in real life and hang out with them like I did today. It's like, what the hell, kind of, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. And like other communities where they're like pub stomp, ground war, like people are gonna see that and like maybe think that's pretty cool because that's kind of similar to the competitive, but you know, that's definitely not fun to play against. Like, I absolutely hate kill streaks, and that's why I don't play ground war, because someone will always like camp for a stealth chopper or something, and then you gotta hide inside, and it's just dumb and boring, and it's not fun at all. Ugh, I just don't like doing that. But when you have competitive, you can like tweak the game to have things that work well and have some sort of metagame that people can play and enjoy. That is fair, hopefully, possibly. Some things are still unfair in the competitive scene, like the foul and the Cat 40, whatever. But it's more fun to see that than like, you know, someone using tactical insertion and domination and something like that. But those are just my opinions. You might have your own, and if you have your own, please leave them in the comment section below, as this video is going to come up to an end soon enough. I don't know exactly when it ends. But I hope you guys do enjoy kind of my opinions on the direction that Call of Duty should be going and how I think that they've been making some right choices, focusing more on the competitive side. But my name is Citizen of Nuketown. Please like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.